See, you were trained. You were groomed to take on other people's emotional baggage. For the ones that family always run into you for you to solve their problems, you were trained to do that. See, in these lineages, they trained you to take on emotional baggage. They trained you to take on physical abuse. They trained you to take on verbal abuse. In these lineages, we were trained to believe that verbal abuse was kindness, or it was for chastisement purposes. But it was for that individual that is called your mother, that is called your father, that is called your grandparents, that is called your siblings, that is called your cousins and in-laws as well. Because them siblings will go out here and marry a witch or a warlock, but you are trained to take the lineage baggage because Satan know who you are. See, the black sheep of the family was trained because Satan knew what was inside of you. But the ones that lived outside of you didn't know what was inside of you. So Satan had them already wired. And that's why you're going out here in all types of different emotions. See, you thought it was intimacy, but it was actually betrayal. That's why you felt guilty when you couldn't show up. You beat yourself up. Behind closed doors, you tore yourself apart because you couldn't take on their baggage. You already overwhelmed with your own. So what do? You do what they did to you. You go out and you find somebody to dump your emotional baggage on because you don't know how to release it. So now you're overwhelmed with all of these different people emotions, but that is not your family. They're workers of iniquity, but you were trained to believe that this is your brother, they're entitled to you. This is your sister, they entitled to you. You can't be your own individual. So what you're going to do, you're going to sabotage your self-love, but you're going to have an intimacy for their self-love. Now you're torn to shreds. So now when you start trying to live your own life, you don't know how. So you go into a relationship and you take on that partner baggage. Then you take on that partner family baggage. Now you're overwhelmed again. It's no escape because you don't know how to escape. Well, I'm going to tell you how to escape. Give it back to them. And do not feel, not 1 second, not another day, not another hour, not another minute, guilty for wanting to love yourself. Because when we follow Christ, Christ's going to show you how to be an individual. Learn how to be independent on yourself. Learn how to rebuild with the Holy Spirit, because the Holy Spirit is going to train you. You won't have no more panic attacks. You won't have no more anxieties. Believe me, your blood pressure will go down. That diabetes or that sicknesses or that illness that science put a name to, unclean spirits, that is actually deteriorating your inner man, it won't be no more. They don't need you to get powerful, because if you get powerful, you will see the enemy in them. They're wounded just like they wounded you. But you are not actually wounded. Daddy is about to allow you to see through the veil. And once you see, you can't unsee. Don't feel guilty. Not another day, not another hour, not another minute. It's time to stand your grounds. You be blessed out, D.